Teachers need support, they need mentorship, and they need to know what best practice looks like. There's not a single person who starts out as a new teacher and says, oh, this is easy, I got this. My name is Jason Lang. I'm the CEO and co-founder for BloomBoard. We're in Palo Alto in our offices. We are a platform to help empower teacher growth. So we provide districts and states with a bunch of free compliance tools that they need to manage their observations based on a lot of state legislation that's been passed. And then we use all the data we collect to actually help make recommendations as to how to help improve teachers and help support teachers.
So the idea with BloomBoard is that teachers need to be supported and developed and coached in a way that really recognizes their unique talents and differences. And teachers also need to be given some autonomy over how they structure that development. We can recognize where teachers need that support and that feedback and that coaching based on the data that we gather through different processes, based on the information that teachers give us ourselves. And from that, we can start to tailor individualized learning plans for them and help them grow based on their own needs.
So we really started out, I was actually in grad school doing a bunch of work around education technology and interviewing a bunch of teachers and principals and superintendents about their biggest challenges, and the question of how do you train and scale really high quality instruction just kept coming up. And districts spend a lot of money on how to actually help support teachers, how to train them, and it's almost all manual. And so we said, well, what if you could build some technology to help scale really high quality coaching? And so slowly, month over month, for about a whole year of just taking prototypes back to districts, got to a place where they were like, yeah, if you could build this would be amazing. Even when we first launched our observation tools, which are, in a sense, compliance tools, the most common adjective we first got was that they were sexy. You just don't find people to say, you have really sexy compliance tools very often.
When a teacher logs on, they go to a planning page. If it's the first time they've used it, there's no data, but it gives them a place to reflect. Where are my strengths, where are my areas of growth? How does that link to my framework or whatever rubric that my organization is using? And then there's a place that actually walks them through their goals using smart prompts. So really specifically, what am I going to do to get better? How am I going to know when I get better? What is the evidence I'm going to collect? And when am I going to do that? And it shows a status check all the way along. And so there's nothing hidden. It's all very transparent. And that idea of transparency, particularly in this day and age of high stakes evaluation, is so critical for teachers buying in and really beginning to believe that this is about development. Words and actions, they need to align, and the system does that really beautifully for teachers.
So our ultimate vision for the company is to really focus on this idea of what does data-driven distribution look like. Right now we really focus on the teacher training side of things, but in reality, if you can start to build an electronic distribution channel that's marketplace and data-driven, direct to every teacher and principal within a state or within the country, what you can then plug through that distribution channel is not only the how to teach, but the actual what to teach.
And so my hope would be that the BloomBoard platform allows people to look back and say, this is doable, and we are getting the results that we want. We are able to focus. It's helping us have honest conversations with teachers about their performance, because that's really important and that's what our kids deserve. But it's also helping us have honest conversations with teachers about how we develop them, because that's what they deserve.